Hey guys, um, a lot of people have been DMing me and stuff, asking me how to do my famous Bob Dylan impression, or infamous, I mean, similar, but I think more would say infamous. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you, and kind of the idea is like a lot of like voice actors and stuff, they kind of have like a line they go to for the character, or, like a certain routine. And my Bob Dylan impression and I are like the exact same thing. You got the routine which you use to build on for the impression. So you're gonna want to take your device of choice, and you're gonna want to pull up Sultans of Swing by Dire Straits. I got it pulled up on my MacBook on YouTube right now. And first, I'm standing up for a reason, because you just want to loosen it out. I'm gonna get loose, and you're gonna not open Google Docs. This is why I do impressions and not tech videos. Oh, that's weird. Okay, you're gonna want to play. You're gonna get loose to it, and here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go with the song, but kind of build off of the vocals, and you'll see what I mean. Because you just got to show, don't tell, And you're kind of building off of his voice, and this is you're building off of it. You don't need to do the words yet. And a lot of people, they just focus on the lyrics and the vocals for this, but that Dire Straits Sultans of Swing guitar is key to the Bob Dylan impression, okay? And just really, but the chorus is the most useful part. What do they say, Sultans of Swing? So that's kind of like the building block. You need Dire Straits to be able to learn a Bob Dylan. to be able to learn a Bob Dylan impression. But another thing that helps me is you need the song, but like, let's say something to help you out. This building block here that we got, this so crucial building block to the Bob Dylan impression, Dire Straits, is you can do it without music. Maybe if your phone's dead, or you're like outside or something. Let me put this down to show. You're just gonna go, whoa! And you're gonna it's kind of funny, but you're gonna build it more into like a Dylan-y voice. You're gonna be like, whoa, woo, woo. And from there, you pretty quickly, you can get, whoa, whoa, tangled up in blue, But you can't try and cheat and go past the Sultans of you can't try and cheat and go past the Sultans of the Swing. You gotta use Sultans of the Swing. People are gonna try and work around and go straight to the whoa. But there are problems with this method. Like, obviously, people who are new to it are only going to be able to do in the cadence of the Sultan of Swing lyrics. Like, you won't be able to say anything and be like, I don't even know. I gotta reverse my mind because I'm used to it. Like, Sultans of Swing, they'll only be able to do it like, I picked up the phone. They'll only be able to do it like that, and that's how you can kind of see a novice. But that is one of the problems with this method. But once you work through that, and that's where the whoa comes in, because you're not listening to the song when you do that, and then you can kind of build out of it. You can do some crazy stuff. You can do some crazy stuff with an impression. I'm hanging with the Beatle, you know, just some mind blowing shit. And I've actually called. I've actually called my friends before just doing the Bobby impression. They thought it was him, which is surprising because they got my contact, but it's just that good. Anyway, I hope this helped.